there YouTube land, and welcome back to the Small Workshop Adventures. Bit of housekeeping before we get started. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, it's really appreciated, and click the like button if you've watched the video. By clicking the like button, YouTube then know that you like this sort of thing and they promote this sort of content more, and it really helps my channel. So thank you so much, and click the notification button if you want to know when new videos are coming out. So what are we doing today? Well, we're back in the garden room that I built. The house that Jack built. This is the garden room that Mark built. Why did my brain go there? I have no idea. Anyway, what we're doing here, we are going to make a nice little cupboard here. As you can see there, you've got just the electrics coming out there, so we need to just make that disappear. So we're going to make a nice little cupboard. If anyone wants to know why that's there, that is I'm getting lost, went out of the camera. That's at regulation height, so it has to be at that height according to the regulations for anyone that does any electricians out there. So you say, well, why is it we have it up there? In my house, it used to be, it's always up hot. Oh, I'm doing my finger thing again. Can't do that. It's always up there. Well, that's where it has to be. That's the height, because it's about disability and everything being accessible, even though nobody in here is at the moment going to need to access it down there. But it's the regulations. So we are going to make a nice little cupboard to make that disappear, and then there'll be some shelves inside, so it'll be a lot more functional, a little narrow cupboard with some nice doors on. So that's what we're going to be doing. So as you can see, there's the space, and it's going to go in there. We're going to come underneath, under here, and then up and all the way to the ceiling. So that's about 700 wide by about 1200 from the ceiling down, millimeters this is, and it's just going to come out about 200 mil out here. So it's a really little narrow cupboard, but just enough to make that disappear and make that whole corner look nice, and it's a little functional cupboard. So that's what we're going to be doing. First thing I'm going to do is just rip down my material. So I've got some pine boards. I've got a nice couple of pine boards that I'm going to rip down and get them to the right width. So that's what we're going to be doing. As they say, measure twice, cut once. Sometimes measure 3 times and cut once. I'd estimated 1200 mil, so I measured out 1200 mil, and then I thought, hang on a minute, let's just check, because obviously getting the material, I just checked and went, it's actually 123, so 123 centimeters, so 1230 millimeters. So I just needed it a bit bigger. It'd have been a bit small, wouldn't it? That'd have been really annoying. But I checked. So check your sizes. We've all done it, I'm sure, many times. So I'm just marking out where I'm going to put the shelves. So I'm going to screw them together and I'm going to dowel them, so from the outside. So I'm going to countersink the screws in and put dowels in so they'll nicely disappear. So just putting the marking out for the shelves. Just a little pencil mark, just mark your top so you know the orientation, so you know which way up you're doing. So we've just marked out for cutting around so that the armour cable can sit in there, go underneath, go through this shelf at the back. So just a cut out there so we can get around the armour cable. So we've got some 6x1, got a few bits of 6x1 here, there and up there, and we're going to make the doors. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut that to the length of the door, and then I'm going to rip that in half, and we're going to make the stiles and the tenons. So there we go. And there is the finished article. 2 doors, nicely fitted, looking nice there in the corner. Back in the workshop, back at the end of the job. That's a nice little cupboard. Yeah, nice little cupboard that was just finishing off that job really. It was part of a much bigger job, which is the garden room, the build. So go and check that one out as well. That's on the channel. I always point it up there because I could technically put it up, the link up there. I might do, I might not. Yes, so a nice little cupboard there just to neaten things up. Customers happy, and he's all good. So that's nice. That's how you make a nice little simple wall cupboard, wall unit. So thanks for watching. As I said, go and check out all the other stuff. There's lots on the channel, and it's really appreciated. I love all the interactions, your comments, and all sorts of things. Increasingly, it's getting harder to respond to all the comments because I'm getting quite a few comments on top of a busy life. But I will always endeavour to try and get to most of them. So from me, Mark, at the Small Workshop Adventures, take care, everybody. Bye.